Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The New Orleans Pelicans have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Mavericks. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome, fans, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by...
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Allen. Aiden Watson is out there with Flag. Then there's Harden. And it's Sarr in at the center.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. Getting the ball inside early.
Pass to Flag. Now Allen. A 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now Edey. Here's Flanders. And Sarr pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that
range. First quarter, just over a minute played. It's Flag, top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Pass to Flanders. Edey, a screen. Fires the 3. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Back to Sarr. Stolen away. King outside to the paint. Barnes. And he converts the layup.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Down low. And Sarr throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Flanders. Edey, a screen. Again, the Pelicans score.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Here's Allen. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Hardy. Here's Flag, covered by Kamara. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Flag missing.
Not a problem. That's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Flanders misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Nobody near Allen. A miss that time would have put him up.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Edey with a screen on Allen. Pass to Edey. Makes it off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now Watson, back to Allen. Here's Flag. Basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got his third assist on the night. Here's King. Nothing on the board. Pass to Kamare. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Allen finds Saw. Here's Allen. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Allen against King. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Allen for three. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans trail by 4. King outside. Pass to Kamare. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Barnes has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Kicks it out to Allen. And Flag throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Edwards, he's checked in for Dallas. New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the evening. And so it's Dallas with it. Sarr finds Allen. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Here's Flanders. They get it again.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Mavericks trailing. Allen surveying the D. Here's Flag. King with the block. To the wing right side. Pass to Flanders. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Mavericks trail by 4. And here's Hardy. King is out there with Toumani Camara. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Peterson at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Edwards kicks to Barnes. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shot clock at 2. Here's Hardy. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. King outside. Blackman, the pass to Barnes. King outside. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trail by 12. And Barnes gets double teamed. And Slim picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Now here's Hardy. Not a lot of room. 5 to shoot. Shoots over King. Hardy, no good.
You can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
King, the pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes shutting it down.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Mavericks trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Screen by Gafford. It's intercepted. King outside. Over to the left wing. And then jammed down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Hardy for the 3. Dallas, no good that time either. Pelicans leading by 16. Inside, Peters. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Hardy passes to Edwards. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. And it's King with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Peters. Gafford with the steal. To the left wing. Now here's Hardy. He's guarded closer. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Hardy's got 5.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And here is Barnes. Peters kicks to Barnes. Again, New Orleans turns it over. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leader. Take a look at Slim, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. Sar's checked in for Dallas. Hardy passes to Gafford. Here's Sar. Driving in, and Sar throws it down.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Now King, Barnes outside. Here's Peters, and the dunk by Barnes.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now here's Gafford. Still without a basket. Barnes finds Gafford. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hardy. Off target with his 3.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Barnes. They set the pick. Takes the 3. And Sar pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 16. Now here's Hardy. King with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
Dallas has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Gafford passes to Hardy. Pass to Song. And it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
King outside. To the middle. And here is Barnes. Here's Kamara. Oh, good on the three. And it's Barnes with the ball for Dallas. It's an 18-point game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Scotty Barnes picks one up. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well. Didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Song, the pass to Allen. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Blackman. King outside. Here's Kamara. No good from outside. Mavericks trailed by 19. Barnes outside. Allen outside. Barnes sets a screen for Allen. 5 on the clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. Allen's got 8 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
King, the pass to Barnes. Back to King. Pass to Barnes. Here's Peters. He has 7. It's stolen by Watson. King with the block.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
So let's head to the sideline. We've got some news on Cooper Flag. Allie, how's he doing?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Dallas. The initial diagnosis is a strained MCL. The severity yet to be determined and is pending an MRI. It's an injury that may have sidelined some players, but they've cleared him to return. I'm sure he'll be playing through some pain, but he'll try to get through it.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Guys, it doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And so it's New Orleans holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. All right, they're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our contestants.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the New Orleans Pelicans.
When you have this many boards, you have many more opportunities to score, and they're taking advantage.
Yep, turning lemons into lemonade.
I'm thirsty.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans. As they look to get back into the series, this first half, a strong step in that direction.
You ever heard the phrase, no biscuits, no syrup? Similar to no retreat, no surrender. I like how they're remaining competitive.
Man, I'm getting hungry, but staying after it, continuing to play their game, that's all you can ask of.
No biscuits, no syrup?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot growing up.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 18. On the floor for Dallas. Starr out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Harden. Then it's Flag. And it's Allen in at the point guard position. Good on the triple. Allen's got the first points of the second half here for the Mavs.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Here's Flanders. King inside. Working on Allen. Flanders misses. Mavericks trail by 15. Allen finds Watson. Here's Starr. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Shoots the three. And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Allen against King. Pass to Flanders.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first three shots.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow. Here's Starr. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Allen against King. Here's Flanders. 16 points for him. Here's Heaney. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Pass to Watson. Now here's Hardy. Right wing. Here's Flag. Pelicans pull it in. King's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And the dunk by Barnes.
So their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Watson. Now Flag. Starr sets the screen for Flag. Shot clock at 6. And here's Hardy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Now here's Allen, covered by Kamara. And there's the drive. King with the steal. Here's Barnes. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Alex Starr. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Garnett, he's checked in for New Orleans. And the free throw, no good. Mavericks trail by 21. And here's the fast break. Watson leading the way.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set. Well, keeping his eyes up. Coaches love to see that kind of anticipation.
Pass to Watson. Here's Sarr. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 11 rebounds in the game. King outside. Now here's Barnes. Garnett with the screen for Barnes. Lock at 6. Going inside, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Sarr, and it's King with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 23. Here's Garnett. Pass to Edey. Here's Flanders. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the Mavericks call time here. Some changes for New Orleans. Peters checks in for Edey. And it's Dort in for Barnes. Over to the wing. Sarr, the pass to Watson. Back to Sarr. Pass to Flag. The three-pointer, no good.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Here's Flanders. Kick out to King. Just 5 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for New Orleans.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Flag with it. 12 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hardy. Bangs home the trifecta. Hardy's got 8.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Flanders. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And here's Watson. Guarded by Garnett. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And stolen by Watson. And here we go. Fast break. Sarr's got it. Here's Flag. Back to Sarr. Fires from deep. Allen for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Lets it go with the 3. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. 5th on the list, Cooper Flag.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Dallas making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Back to Allen. Sarr, the screen. Hardy. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Kick out to King. Pass to Garnett. New Orleans moving it around. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Sarr against Dort. Now Sarr. He's got 11. 4 on the shot clock. Hardy connects from 3-point range. Hardy's got 11 points.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Garnett. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
That's great execution. They take advantage of a high percentage look.
Dallas calls timeout. Barnes is checked in for Allen. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Pass to Edwards. Now flagged. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardy, no good. New Orleans has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Flanders. Pass to Garnett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Justin Edwards. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. The free throw drops for Garnett. Edey's checked in for New Orleans. Mavericks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. We've got Zach Edey. Ellis is out there with King. Then it's Garnett, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Hardy. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. King left side. And the dunk by Barnes.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
For the screen on Garnett. Down low, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. And here is Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
He doesn't get the second one. Edey gets the bucket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Now here's Hardy. Here's Gafford. Pass to Jones. Now Edwards to the right side. Screen by Jones. Here's Hardy. A 3-pointer off the mark. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
King. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
It's stolen by Garnett. Now the fast break. King with the ball. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Offline with his 3. And Slim picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Flag is checked in. Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Garnett. Pass to Hardy. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Edey's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Ellis outside. And here is King. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. 7 points for Slim.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly
takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy. Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
King with the block, and it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And so here is Dallas. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Pass to Flag. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the run. And that one comes up a bit short. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Now here's Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Justin Edwards.
Look how ready Barnes is to play physically. He insists on finishing his motion.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Alexander Sarr, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardy passes to Sarr. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by New Orleans.
Out to the wing. Barnes outside. Pass to King. Ellis outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Sarr's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Hardy. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
King, the pass to Ellis. Back to King. The kick out to Barnes. New Orleans moving it around. And that one's good, Ellis.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Barnes outside. Pass to Sarr. From downtown. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Free throw good, Sarr. Allen's checked in for Dallas. And he sinks the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Flanders.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Allen against King. Pass to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Hardy. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Sarr throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And here's Barnes for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Barnes looking around. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's King. The big dunk at the end of the break.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Barnes up top. Sarr sets the screen for Allen. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he simply makes them pay for the lackluster defense.
New Orleans has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Flanders. Shoots over Hardy. Flanders misses. Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Flanders misses.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
King outside. Pass to Flanders. And the layup is good. Flanders has got 9 points here in the second half.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
King outside. Pass to Barnes. And the shot is good. Barnes has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now flag. Barnes outside. Sarr with a screen on Barnes. Allen passes to Sarr. It's blocked. Barnes with it. Now defended by Sarr. Pass to Peters. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Toumani Camara, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Mavericks also with a sub. Watson, he's checked in for Barnes. Here's Sarr. Pass to Allen. Launches it. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
King outside. Here's Flanders. Back to King. And the layup's good off the glass. King's got 9 points here in the second half.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass the flag. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Flanders. Back to King. All alone. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for New Orleans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The win tonight will bring the series to dead even at 2 games apiece, just what they had hoped for before the location changes again.
Just where they want to be. I mean, they fought hard, and boy, did they look great tonight and got the job done.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Barnes.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Pass to Flanders. King outside. Here's Flanders. There's the 3. And it's flagged with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Watson. Covered by Barnes. Watson dishes to Allen. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. King with it. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This was a crucial game for them, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now, our player of the game, Scotty Barnes.